welcome you to the third annual Cabaret. I think you are in for a big treat. The kids and the faculty have been working super hard to prepare a wide variety of Broadway tunes for you to enjoy tonight. I would like to acknowledge our event chairpersons. We have Ingrid Palazzo. And Anna Levesque.
And welcome to the 2015 James Caldwell High School Cabaret. We are your MCs for the evening. I'm Ms. Brockman.
And I'm Mr. Bertolo. And tonight we have many special performances just for you. Although tomorrow night, the Tony Awards will try to tell you that they have the biggest gathering of musical talent, they clearly didn't know about this event here tonight at James Caldwell High School.
Although we weren't asked to host the Tonys, we are excited to be here as your MCs on this special night. We won't bore you tonight with long dialogues. What we will do is help introduce the talent that we have here at JCHS.
Before we begin the festivities, there's just one thing we need to do. We need a little audience participation. Is there anyone in the crowd named Mike? If you are, please raise your hand. That has now completed the mic check.
Are you ready to get this thing started? Our opening act will include our entire cast performing the title song, Cabaret.
Womp 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 womp.
Mr. Bertolo, you realize nobody can understand what you're saying, right?
Womp womp?
I think you should get that looked at.
Womp.
With our next performance, we have Molly DeFilippo, accompanied by Tori Franklin. She will be singing My New Philosophy from Your Good Man, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, that's what you think. What? That's my new philosophy. Yeah, that's what you think.
Why are you telling me?
Huh?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her my new philosophy. Miss B, I'm she. Look, see, a D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy. Why are you telling me? My new philosophy. And like a biscuit, each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving when life's a dizzy maze on alternating days. I choose a different phrase, my new philosophy. Some philosophies are simple, man does not live by incredible. Some philosophies are clear, leave your message at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it. Some take a lifetime, mine take a minute.
But Sally, anything that takes only a minute can't be lasting. I mean, Beethoven took 2 years to write his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I like it. It's like a guarantee. My new philosophy. And things were sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it. Now life is free and easy. Much more philosophy with my brand new philosophy.
You know, that last song gave me a lot of good ideas for what my new philosophy could be.
Oh yeah? Why are you telling me?
That's my new philosophy.
Oh, good grief. With our next performance, please welcome Emily Shapiro and Abby Labette as we take a trip to the forest to visit one of our favorite Disney princesses. The girls will sing Colors of the Wind from Disney's Pocahontas.
But still I cannot see the savage one was me.
to The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz, which premiered on Broadway in 1975, features Dorothy as a New York City school teacher who was magically swept to the land of Oz. Interactions with the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion still occur, but with a little musical twist.
Hopefully our next performance will get you on your feet, and with a little help, perhaps you can also find the wizard. Singing Ease On Down the Road from The Wiz, let's welcome Garrett Bell.
Keeping on that road that you choose. Don't you give up walking because you gave up shoes. Oh, ease on down and ease on down. Oh, ease on down and ease on down. Oh, don't you carry nothing that be alone. Ease on down the road. Oh, maybe times you think you were mine. Oh, steps you take it.
Before we get to our next performance, we would like to tell you the titles of some proposed Broadway shows that were rejected.
The Phantom Menace of the Opera.
Little Shop of Hoarders.
Bug Spray.
A Chorus Mime.
Jersey Shore Boys.
Kanye West Side Story.
And finally, You're a Good Man, Charlie Sheen. Aida was a Broadway musical that ran for 1,852 performances, closing in 2004.
Since, it has had 2 U.S. national tours and ran an international production in over 20 countries. But tonight, you get to hear one of the songs from this hit musical for free. Please welcome Jen Garamella singing I Know the Truth from Aida.
tried to blame it on fortune, some kind of twist in my fate. But I know the truth and it haunts me. I learned it a little too late. I know the truth and it loves me. I know the truth and it shocks me. I learned it a little too
Originally written for television by Oscar Hammerstein and Richard Rodgers, Cinderella aired live on CBS in 1957, starring Julie Andrews. The airing was viewed by over 100 million people.
Although there have been several adaptations of this classic fairy tale, tonight we remember the original. Please welcome Tori Franklin and Noelle Gizzi singing Stepsister's Lament from Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever but spring her a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy sort of charm, and without a lot of trouble, I can bring her little arm. Well, why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever but spring her a useful girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any thicker than a rose's. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a toesie's. Her neck is no whiter than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is a fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her, a girl who's merely lovely? Why can't a fellow ever want spring her, a girl who's merely me? Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever want spring her, a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy sort of charm, and without a lot of trouble, I can bring her little arm. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her, a girl who's merely lovely? Why can't a fellow ever want spring her, a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Why do plants hate math? Because it gives them square roots.
What did one math book say to the other? Don't bother me, I've got my own problems.
Yeah, this takes you back to kindergarten. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
For our next performance, please welcome JCHS algebra teacher John Olson as he performs Simple Joys from Pickett.
the bottom of the sea, and a man who never learns how to be free. Now he's born again. Well, I'll sing you a story of a song of the land, and everything you wanted, what would it have? You felt it from the day, made it all that works. You have another simple choice. Will I see colors to the sunshine? On the track you don't feel like that. So he ran from all the teachers, he ran to the teachers, he ran full of self-creation, how to fuck it up. Out into the country where the things are born. He knew he had to find his own single choice. He wanted someplace warm and green. We all could use a change of scene. Sweet summer evenings, so full of sound. Evening of laughter, evening of time. Simple joys and simple voices hesitate. I look around and wouldn't you rather be left than me? A crab on a slab at the bottom of the sea. Let the dawn the root of the banyan tree. And a man who never learns how to be free. Not to be something wild. Sweet summer evenings, sat by your skies. Feasting your belly, your peace in your eyes. Simple joys have a single voice. Take time is a living prize. And wouldn't you rather be left than me? A crab on a slab at the bottom of the sea. At the dawn the root of the banyan tree. A man on a twin Galilee. Then a man who never learns how to be free. Not to the day, not to the day, not to the day, not to the day. Nice. Na 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 na. Yeah. Na 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 yeah.
I have a feeling we will have another very special performance later on tonight. In the meantime, how about another joke?
What do you call ghosts who scare talk show hosts? The Phantom of the Opera. Now singing If Mama Was Married from the musical Gypsy, please welcome Emily Morby and Sammy Felton.
Married, we live in a house as bright
Are you ready for our next performance?
Bird.
Excuse me?
Bird.
Mr. Bertolo, I'm not sure I understand.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Don't you know about the bird? Everybody knows that the bird is the word.
What on earth are you doing?
Surfing bird.
For our next performance, please welcome Erica Blanco as she sings Say the Word from the unauthorized autobiography of Samantha Brown. Hopefully, we will be able to tell if bird is the word that Erica wants us to say.
Sometimes when I look at you, I don't know why you wait. Schoolgirl in a living world who learns everything late. I thought I'd have all the answers, now I don't have a clue. Sometimes when the clouds are thick and the wind starts to blow, I stare out the window wondering where I will go. I turn the light out, under the covers all I think of is you. Just you. Say the word and I just might listen. Say the word and you might get your way. Loving you should be easier, but say the word and I might have to say. Meanwhile, there's so many things that I don't understand. I don't know why I tremble when you reach for my hand. I didn't know how to love until you swept me away. So say the word, and I just might listen. Say the word, and you might get your way. Loving you should be easier, but say the word, and I might have to stay. I wanna love, I wanna ride, I wanna be the girl there by your side. Just tell me when, just tell me how, tell me I'm ready now. Say the word, and I just might listen. Say the word, and you might get your way. Loving you should be easier, but say the word, and I might have to stay.
An older woman was sitting alone at a matinee of a chorus line. The man next to her asked, "Is that seat empty?" "Oh yes," she answered. "My husband and I got these tickets months ago, but he passed away." "Oh," said the man, "couldn't you find a friend or relative to come with you?" "Oh no," said the woman, "they're all at the funeral."
Our next song comes from the musical Grey Gardens. For those unfamiliar, the musical tracks the progression of two women's lives from their original status as rich and socially polished aristocrats to their eventual largely isolated existence in a home overrun by cats and cited for repeated health code violations.
Wow, sounds like a good one. Please welcome Frankie Salucci and Noelle Gizzi singing Peas in a Pod from Grey Gardens.
Oh my goodness, is this on the bill? Why, it's one of my favorites. Edie, please. It's the very first song you ever taught me. Oh, we used to sing it together. Given our amazing similarities, we would be our potato eggs in hand. Compare of the berries, I shadow you like fairies. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know. For me, mother, please. I'll sing the man's parts. Physically, a few discrete disparities ought to keep us happy as a lamb. I find it leaving our stories in the sentence. Make me amazing, and I'll give you my independence. Come on, Mother, don't tell me to grab the stage. I didn't forget it. I just don't want to. Just do it. For God's sake, smile. We're a bowl of peaches and cream. The Dodgers and Brooklyn. A permanent team. Indian and Putty. Dagwood and his body. Two peas in a pod. We're an act by Crosby and Hope. A rosy complexion and ivory song. Him and Mrs. Darrow. Two peas in a pod. Wasted together like percussion and pins. Birds of a feather, I say cyclist with. Ever after recruit, we'll build a cozy retreat. So nosy neighbors can see from the street. What we need Manhattan, just us and a cottage. A cottage on Cape Cod. For two peas in a pod. And by our devotion, nature gets the notion to send a gift from God. Send two peas in a chicken, cuties in the cat. Two peas in a pod. Two peas in a pod. Two peas in a pod.
Well, they were so good the first time. Here are a few more titles of some proposed Broadway shows that were rejected.
The Nylon King,
The Book of Romney,
Elbow Grease,
Legally Blind,
How to Succeed in Business Without a Government Bailout,
and finally, Tenderloin, the Musical.
but Mr. Bertolo, Tenderloin the Musical was a real show.
Really?
Yep, Tenderloin the Musical was on Broadway in 1960. Although not a long-running musical, Tenderloin did produce a song entitled Artificial Flowers that would reach number 20 on the Billboard charts, and John is going to sing something from it.
Really, John? Where are you? Tenderloin the Musical? During this year, I've given you the nickname The Voice, and you've single-handedly managed to become a household name to middle school students all across America. And you choose a song from a show called Tenderloin? Whatever. Welcome John the Voice Franklin singing Artificial Flowers from Tenderloin the Musical.
For the record, before I start, this song is really sped up, my version, than the version that was done on Broadway, so it's not terrible. As terrible as it sounds, I guess. So, here we go. Alone in the world was poor little lamb, as sweet a young child as you find. Her parents had gone to their final reward, leaving their baby behind. Did you hear this? Poor little child was only 9 years of age when mother and dad went away. Still she bravely worked at the one thing she knew, to earn her few pennies a day. She made artificial flowers, flowers for ladies of fashion to wear. She made artificial flowers, you know those artificial flowers, dashing from ladies' despair. With paper and shears and some wire and wax, she made up each tulip and mum. And the snowflakes drifted into her tenement's robe. Her baby little fingers grew numb from making artificial flowers, flowers for ladies of society to wear. She made artificial flowers, you know those artificial flowers, flashing from ladies' despair. They found little Annie all covered in ice, still clutching the poor frozen shears. Amidst all the blossoms that she had fashioned by hand and watered with all her young tears. There must be a heaven where little Annie can play with heavenly gardens and flowers. And instead of a halo, she wear around her head a garland of genuine flowers. No more artificial flowers, throw away those artificial flowers. Flowers for ladies of society to wear. She made artificial flowers, you know those artificial flowers, dashing from ladies, dashing from ladies' despair.
Wow, if John had been performing in Tenderloin in 1960, it might have lasted longer.
That's true. There have been many friendships throughout the history of entertainment. Sonny and Cher, Jerry Seinfeld and Elaine Bennis, and most recently, Rachel Berry and Kurt Hummel.
Even though these fictional friendships were built to last, none of them can compete with the type of friendship these next two performers have. Please welcome Anna Rosati and Dante Savinello as they perform Something That Will Last from First Date, the musical.
I'm standing at the start of something that is new. I can't keep
try, I'll never know just how far this thing might go. We can make it till tomorrow, we can end it all right here.
We can fall flat on our faces or fall more in love each year.
With so little to be sure of,
Possibilities are vast.
so there's not one perfect moment,
But rather there is something that will last.
Now I feel that sudden spark that's been on since we first went. Take a risk, just take a chance, and attempt to try again.
I could keep on making choices that I know are huge mistakes, but I've played that game before. I don't want to anymore.
We can make it to tomorrow, or begin a lifelong ride. We can say goodbye forever.
Watch years pass side by side.
All the burdens that we carry,
We need to let them go and pass.
so there's not one perfect moment, or rather there is something that will last. I am through with holding on. I don't let mistakes and memories get the best of me. Oh, though my doubts are far from gone, I will leap into the future and just wait and see. We can make it to tomorrow, or we stand the test of time. Are the winds too strong against us, and we can't quite make the climb? All I know is in this moment, my past is just my past. Right now I can't help but wonder if this could be the something that will last.
Could this be the song?
Could this be the something that will last?
I'm just going to cut to the chase with this next one. Thank you. I know. When I was asked, I'm sorry, I got it. When I was asked the next group about their song, they described it simply as a delight. When I inquired about performing with them, John the Voice looked at me and said, "Mr. Bertolo, your invitation must have gotten lost in the mail."
Although this song isn't from a Broadway show, it has made its presence in pop culture for years. Most recently in the cult classic movie Anchorman. Please join me in welcoming John the Voice Franklin, Josh Coben, Nick Barone, and Kyle Elphick as they perform Afternoon Delight by the musical group Starland Vocal Band.
It's just fantastic.
What's it like, Ron?
The intimate times? Out of sight, man. No, the other thing. Love.
Yeah. What is that?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain.
I think I was in love once.
Oh, really? What was her name? I don't remember. It's not a good start, but keep going.
She was Brazilian or Croatian or something weird like that. We met in the bathroom at a K-bar, we made out for hours. Then we parted and never spoke to each other again.
I'm pretty sure that's not love.
Damn it! Well, I think I was in love
Oh,
once.
really? Well, tell us about it.
Well, I was at a local Chipotle. As I reached my burrito, the cashier and I touched hands. I began to rub her hand vigorously for hours. Now I'm not allowed within 50 feet of the place.
You make me uncomfortable and Detective Paul Matthews should arrest you.
Double decked!
I love John Bell. love my grandmother sitting in the front row.
Grant, are you just looking at things in this poorly disguised cafeteria and saying that you love them?
I love Suzanne Brockman.
Do you really love Suzanne Brockman, or are you just saying that because you saw her?
I love Suzanne Brockman. I love Suzanne Brockman.
Do you guys really want to know what love is? Yes.
More than anything in the world, Ron.
Well, it's really quite simple. Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna try